light?
Yep.
Okay, we rolling?
You were rolling.
Okay. So it's getting a little colder here in the middle of Kansas, heart of the Flint Hills, national treasure that is unoccupied, thank God. And so we decided we needed to insulate the chicken coop. Kayla's parents came down, and Albert, her dad, has a way of visioning things that really made me happy that I hadn't jumped the gun and did it when she was telling me to. I was gonna wait until like November, maybe December.
Jerk.
Maybe after the first snow. But then it's like started getting cold at night, and I realized that girls are kind of, you know.
And Kayla was right.
So, Kayla's right. Okay. Kayla's right there. Everybody at home, Kayla is always right. Okay. So, walk with me here. We had this privacy fence that we really didn't need. There was not much on the back side here use for it. We know what our backyard looks like. We can hide it from the neighbors, so we left those two up. But the first step when we first started that chicken coop, Kayla, if you'll turn around and show everybody exactly what it used to be. So this children's playground we saw, and we said, you know what? Let's first thing we need is some fresh eggs. Let's make that into a chicken coop. So one of the first steps to that, you can see on the door a little bit there, was initially just kind of a rickety old, put it all together with, but we repurposed fence posts, see? There's no need for this back privacy fence. And you know, this is something that I really appreciate about Kayla, and I really appreciate about this land. We purchased it, she purchased it. We saw this this landfill in the back. We saw the privacy fence that this was just gravel, and they'd locked their dogs in here, so there's a dog poop, and the dogs had chewed through, it looked like an old children's kiddie pool. The dogs had chewed through to the point where they're just little things. So ingesting the dogs are just stuck in this yard the whole time. I felt bad. The whole thing is just nothing but gravel and dirt and dog poop and trash. Okay? And they're, you know, again, trash out there. And we both kind of looked at it and said, okay, well, we could look at it as trash, but that's a lot of free construction material. That's a lot of free construction material. So we were excited. So first thing we wanted to do once we built that chicken coop, we just tore down part of the privacy fence. And what, about a week ago, we decided, okay, winter's coming. I'm going to create basically a fire log factory back here that can't be seen by the public, so it's still going to look nice all winter. And then whenever we run out of firewood, I'll just come out, cut some more, come back in, let it dry, call it good. So that's a coming episode. But we repurposed this privacy fence, and it was as simple as just pulling out all the screws, throwing it in. Now we use it as a when it's nice out, clothing line, you know. The one thing I will say, if you ever build a privacy fence at home, please do the next homeowner a favor and use the same damn screw with the same damn head on the entire construction project. Don't just go buy a box, use it until you run out, and then go buy a box with a completely different head, completely different length. I mean, it's just really annoying when you're trying to take everything back apart. So first thing we had to do was level it back out. In order to do that, we really wanted to have a final position.
It's starting to rain again.
So, of course, that's Kayla's realm. Where do you want this? Put it anywhere, just where do you decide. So you can see the original footprint here. We shoved it back using just a piece of a tube, really, that we found. Shove it underneath. It's starting to rain, so let's go kind of quick. Door we left the same. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Yeah, hi, girls.
That's Chicken Little and Chicken Shit.
Nope, that's Helen Keller.
Oh, Helen Keller.
Oh,
This is,
might be.
and
Yeah,
this is
that was
Chicken
Helen
Shit.
Keller. So anyway, we wanted that old rustic look, right? So the privacy fence did really good at that. It's already weathered. One thing that I'll tell people at home, you know, Pinterest viewers, once you see this and your wife says, hey, we really should do that. two things. One, when you're trying to visualize it, try to cut the boards in a way that all your screws sort of line up, okay? And that way you're not drilling additional screws in there. I know it's kind of tough, but then when we're putting in that back wall, I thought, well, why not use the tops, the caps themselves, to sort of create a diamond pattern all the way down, make it kind of fancy. So you can see we've got the box that used to be a window for the children. Now a hatching box. You know, simple as just throwing in some lining, and Kayla's dad did a really good job of just doing the actual box itself, and then I put on the facade. So knocked it out in what, 8 hours total? It really was nothing. So this is Chick-In, I-N-N.